Hi, it's Dalene. I hope you're having a great day. I'm here to pass on some tips about networking. Have you ever thought that what you wear could spark a conversation? Imagine your wardrobe opening doors in networking. Yes, it can. When it comes to networking, most people focus on what they're going to say, what events to attend, or how they'll introduce themselves. But one of the most overlooked and most effective tools you already have right in your closet. What you wear isn't just clothing, it's an approachable signal, a conversation starter, and a subtle reflection of your personality and brand. Networking doesn't have to begin with a rehearsed opener or a forced introduction. Sometimes your scarf, your pin, or your jacket will do the talking for you. Over the years, I've learned that small, thoughtful details in your attire can spark the most natural and meaningful conversations. When people feel like they have an easy way to connect with you, everything else becomes just so much smoother and natural. Why what we wear matters more than you think. Whether you intend it or not, our appearance sends messages long before we speak. You don't need to dress formally or spend a fortune. You simply need to choose pieces that make you feel confident, comfortable, and approachable while giving others an easy entry point for conversation. A bright scarf, a unique brooch, tie, even fun socks. Okay, can immediately draw attention. People love asking about things that feel personal and interesting. Those small details are inspirations for conversations. Somebody might say, I love that pin. What's the story behind it? That's a beautiful scarf or tie. Where did you get it? What starts as a comment becomes a conversation, and what begins as a conversation can grow into a connection. The power of signature pieces. One of the simplest ways to spark conversation is with a signature accessory, something you're known for or something that reflects your personality. Realtors do this exceptionally well. Many wear pins that represent awards, causes, or associations. Those pins tell a story, and they spark curiosity, and they give others an effortless way to start engaging with people. You see, I was petrified to hand out business cards and talk to strangers, but I learned that when I was thoughtful in my dress, that people would approach me and compliment me. But you don't need to be a realtor to benefit from this. Pins, brooches, scarves, ties, bracelets, even a distinctive notebook, all of these can become conversation starters. Personally, over the years, people, for whatever reason, have given me beautiful pins as gifts. I had a whole box of them. So what I decided to do was I took that box and I put pins on every single lapel of every coat, jacket that I own. So I didn't have to think about it. So once I started to place those on the jackets without fail, somebody always notices. Those tiny decorative pieces have led to some of my most memorable networking events. People want to hear the story. And once they've asked, the conversation becomes easy and natural. Branded clothing that works for you, I love branded clothing, is another powerful, subtle tool, especially if used thoughtfully. A logo on the front helps people remember what you do, but a logo on the back invites conversations from all of those times you're in lineups at Tim Hortons or Starbucks. I've seen people approach someone simply because the logo caught their eye or because the tagline sparked a question. It works whether you're grabbing a coffee, attending a conference, or simply walking to your seat. If you're shy or naturally introverted, this can be an exceptionally helpful technique. Your clothing makes the first introduction long before you're ready to speak. And let that personality lead the way. People connect with people, not roles, not titles, not job descriptions. If you love dogs, wear a pin with that breed on it. If you're a photographer, get a couple camera pins. If you adore music, hey, your favorite t-shirt can spark a conversation and make you instantly relatable. If you're known for color, lean into it. These personal touches make you more memorable. They show warmth and authenticity even before you say hello. And in a sea of black, gray, navy blue, a pop of color signals approachability. Doesn't have to be a lot. It's got to be in your comfort zone, but try it and start to notice. colors, patterns, and textures that invite conversations and connection. Sometimes it's the simplest visual clue that makes a difference. A patterned scarf, a bright blazer that stands out, or even a pocket square. When my husband and I go out of town, let's say to conferences, things, long time ago, I bought him a Nova Scotia tartan puff that goes in his jacket pocket. That has gotten more business for us than you can imagine, because someone will say, oh, where'd that tartan from? I only wear fun glasses now that I'm blind. A colorful tie, pocket square, handbag. These elements don't need to be loud, just intentional. They quietly say, I'm open, I'm friendly, and I'm someone you can talk to. You never know who might choose to start a conversation because your attire made them feel welcome. Now, also, you got to align your personality with your professional identity. Your attire can also reinforce what you do without feeling forced. Okay. People remember consistency. When your clothing complements your work, it becomes easier for others to remember and talk about you later. And that's a powerful advantage in networking. The smallest details often make the biggest difference. Over time, I've noticed that people who intentionally use their attire to spark conversations don't just stand out. They build deeper, warmer relationships. Their presence feels thoughtful, welcoming, and memorable. Networking isn't about being the loudest or the boldest in the room. It's about making it easy for people to connect with you. That's all it takes to turn a quick hello into a new relationship. So dress with intention, but connect with ease. When you use your wardrobe as part of your networking strategy, you'll find that conversations do start more naturally and people will approach you more often. You'll feel more confident walking into the room. You're easier to remember after the event, and you show up as the most authentic version of yourself. In short, your clothing becomes a tool not to impress, but to connect. Every time you leave the house for a meeting, an event, or even a coffee chat, treat your outfit as part of your networking toolkit. Choose one detail that could spark a conversation. You'll be amazed at the opportunities that follow. So if you want to stay connected and keep growing with my networking tips, like more encouragement and practical ideas to make networking feel natural, I'd love you to join my monthly newsletter. You'll receive insights, resources, and updates about our upcoming online and in-person networking events. If you enjoy learning through real stories and conversations, tune into my podcast, Network Equals Net Worth. And it's not about money. It's about the richness in our relationships. But if you're looking to take your business to the next step and want to grow that network strategically, I do one-on-one coaching, group and team coaching. Reach out. You have a great day. Everybody's got a story. I'd love to hear yours.